Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 2020 money and career reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just hit the bell notification button. And if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they're all located in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from your body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right. Let's let the bowl sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Cancer. November 2020 money and career, 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 Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Fantastic. And let's see what your chakra energy is for this time. Cancer. November 2020 money and career, Cancer. November 2020 money and career, Cancer. November 2020 money and career, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we're starting here with nurturing. This is the Earth Star Chakra located 6 inches below the feet. This is nurturing what's truly important to you, nurturing what you desire within your life, and really looking at the heart of you, of who you are and where you're headed. So that's going to be a very big part. There's a large introspective understanding during this time. It's like you're really turning inward, Cancer, which you're very prone to anyway. So here it's going to amplify it. And then we have truth. This is the throat chakra. So here we are embracing our truth. We are speaking our truth. We are embodying our truth. And the throat chakra, to speak your truth, is going to be one of the most powerful things you can do during this time. To yourself, most definitely. To others, maybe. Maybe if you feel like you can. But this is to you. To speak your truth, to move forward in your balance, to move forward in your greater understanding. The throat chakra, the words that you are saying, the way that you are moving forward, especially with how you communicate to yourself, is going to be very intense and very powerful. And then we have relationships, the sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is where a lot of negativity is held from this life, from past lives, inherited through our DNA. So here, with relationships, there's a healing of those relationships that seem almost innately flawed. Now, it doesn't mean that you'll become best friends with a person or have a really close relationship with somebody. It means that there's a healing that happens, and it brings you to having a better relationship with yourself. It can also tighten the relationships around you, with your family, with your friends, as you're moving forward. And this is also a sense of really looking at what it is that you value, what it is that you want, what it is that you need during this time, and embracing that energy, embracing that understanding for yourself to move forward. Now, the left-hand side here is your inner self. The middle is your heart, your emotional self. The right-hand side is the public arena, the public self. So let's see. We start off with the High Priestess. Okay, you have this absolutely amazing intuition going on. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, prosperity coming in. Star card, Aquarius energy. And you end with the Nine of Cups. So this is an absolutely beautiful, inner self line. Nine of Cups, wishes being granted. There's a beauty to you during this time, Cancer. Excuse me. You have the Hangman. You see things differently than everybody else. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. You have the King of Wands reverse. So this is a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's something here within your heart. It can be a passion the wrong way. Yeah, it's like focusing too much on something. Okay, we're going to get back to that because we're going to move forward. The universe opening up to you, and Temperance. Okay, Sagittarius energy coming in. Time frame, November 22nd to December 21st. The Aquarius energy is a time frame, January 20th to February 18th. We have the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So in the public arena, there's a bit of battles being fought. There's a bit of hardship being addressed, but there is a severe sense of you moving forward towards more. But there's something here that's brought to the light. It was in the darkness, but because you are so intuitively aware and because you're really embracing your own prosperity, there is a sense of you breaking toxic patterns, okay? To really embrace the way that you want to move forward within your life. Now let's see, and within your career most definitely, because it is centered around the career. So let's see here. The people who will aid you during this time. Cancer. November 2020, money and career. Who will aid Cancer? November 2020, money and career. Cancer. Who will aid Cancer? November 2020, money and career. Cancer. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Fantastic. The King of Pentacles. So I love the fact that you have the Queen of Pentacles here and you have the King of Pentacles. There's a connective energy to your prosperity, to the interconnectedness that you are seeing within things. People are going to be inspiring you. Now, these do not have to be people that you know in real life. These can be people that are very, that inspire you in one way or another, but you may never know them. They could have, been past, their works, still live on, type of thing. And here, there's a sense of showing you the way things are connected in a way you hadn't realized, in a way that you hadn't thought. So it's starting to build prosperity within your life. And by starting, it doesn't mean that there hasn't been prosperity, but it means that you're starting to look at things anew. You're starting to really embrace yourself, your soul, your desire, your understanding. And it's an opening. It's an opening that you hadn't anticipated. It doesn't mean that it falls into your lap. This comes through severe inquisitiveness, okay? And then we have the Lord. Now this is Aries energy. Now what I love about the King of Pentacles and the Lord, the Emperor, this is power, okay? And this is divine masculine power. This is a sense of embracing your strength, your understanding, your passion, your determination, your way forward. You're claiming your throne. You're saying, I deserve to stand here. I deserve to embrace this truth. I deserve to move forward this way. And that is what you're doing. And this is a person who helps you see that, helps you see the individual gifts within you, helps you see the empowerment that is moving you forward, helps you see your own inner self. You don't have to agree with this person, not even, 40% do you have to agree with this person, but there's going to be something here where it sparks an understanding. It sparks a deeper knowledge within you. And you're like, oh, wow, that's it, isn't it? And so for some of you, yes, you're going to either have this person in your life and they're an absolute magnificent ally, or, their work, however it is that they disseminate their knowledge out there, is just so profound for you. It speaks to your very soul. For others, it's going to be someone where you think, maybe I agree with them, maybe I don't agree with them, definitely don't on these things and those points, but man, do they have some really great knowledge there. And they are a powerhouse in their field, and that's what you're embracing, or within their lives. That's what you're embracing. You're embracing this powerhouse within yourself, within your soul, within your passion. And Aries time frame is March 21st to April 19th. It then leads you to the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups is sweet, kind, caring, compassionate, loving. And this is what's opening up your heart. It's like, oh wow, I didn't make that connection before. This can be a young soul. This can be a young person. This is a person who might have a bit of a naivety to them, but it's naivety based off of love, based off of compassion, based off of a greater understanding of this world than a lot of other people have. But they choose to move forward and to really be blessed with love within their lives and to really move that outward. You then have the High Priestess. The veil is being lifted from the eyes. You are seeing a deeper truth. You're seeing things more openly, more honestly. You're looking at yourself. You're looking at what you desire. And you're really seeing what others turn away from. And it's not easy. Okay? Your inner self is astoundingly powerful, but it's not easy. There is a sense here of seeing behind people's masks. All right? And as you see behind people's masks, you see the humanity to them, or the lack of humanity to them. And you look at what you desire, you look at what you need, you look at what they desire, you look at what they need, and you're connecting with a deeper truth. You're connecting with a deeper place, a deeper way of being. And it's helping you to reclaim a power, to reclaim an insight, to reclaim a beauty of self that is often overlooked or poo-pooed within our society. It's like, oh, that doesn't mean anything. Being connected spiritually has no meaning. It's like it has all the meaning in the world. And you're embracing it. You're going to find that divinity talks to you in riddles and rhymes, as divinity does, until we become good at listening. And even when we are developing those listening skills, it's still a hard road forward to be able to hear and comprehend exactly what they are saying. So here there is a beauty to you. And this really does help you in your business with money to move forward, because there is a sixth sense to you. There is an instinct to you that should be listened to, at least considered. Having no evidence of anything or no concrete understanding and just jumping off into something might not be the best of plans. But knowing and trusting who you are innately and this guidance of divinity that's coming forward, that's going to be a really good place to start. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is prosperity. This is wealth, and this is bounty. And this is protecting that prosperity. This is saying, this is wealth, or what I cherish as much as money, what's as important to me. And I hone that skill. I embrace that prosperity. I move forward in that truth. And that sees you. That sees you planting new seeds. That sees you looking at things more openly and honestly than you have before. That tests you also and makes you think, oh, can I do this? Can I move forward this way? Do I understand what it is that I want? And you're going to see things connecting in a broader way than you have before. And as you see things becoming more interconnective and also more powerful for yourself, it leads you to the star. It leads you to blessings, because the star is the highest form of man's perfection. When our ancestors looked up at the sky, they mapped their paths by the stars. They gave them names. They mapped their lives. They built the pyramids to them. Well, that's one theory. And so here, there's something so impactful about the beauty of the stars, about unobtainable beauty that is constant and forever shines. And what you are looking at here is a power that guides you forward. What you are looking at here is divinity seeing your soul's wish. What you're looking at is something so much more than you have anticipated. And it leads you to pouring your waters into the world, okay? On the earthly plane and in the spiritual plane. It leads you to having this healing, this cleansing of self and of soul. And it leads you to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is blessings coming. The Nine of Cups is a radiance, wishes granted. It's going to be much easier for other people to see your radiance than it is for you yourself to see it, Cancer. It does not mean that it's not there. There's a brilliance to you. There's a beauty to you. Listen. Take it in. You have 2 wish cards in a row. What is it that you wish for? Not, I wish for, a new whatever. It's what's the thing that calls to your heart, that you're saying, I wish I could, that would relieve the pain off your shoulders, that would help you to move forward. That's what divinity is focusing on here. And that's what you are focusing on. Not in an all-encompassing, angry way, but in a powerful, beautiful, prosperous way forward. And your heart is seeing things differently. When it comes to money, okay, things seem to be moving forward. You seem to have a power around you, okay? That's really good. With your heart, with your career, things might be a little bit more rocky, okay, than you would want them to be. It's not saying anything bad at all, but it is saying that you might be hitting a rough patch, okay? And so here with the Hangman, you are going to be seeing things differently. Why? Why? Because you might not feel as in control of a situation as you want to be. Because the passion and power that's flowing through you, that is a part of you, is losing its momentum, is kind of corrupted in one way or another, and you're looking at things. You're seeing things differently. And there's a frustration because there's a kingly mantle for you to be embracing. And it's not being taken. So there is a frustration here that needs to be addressed. You're going to think, oh my gosh, I'm wrong. I'm seeing things wrong. I'm not doing the right thing. That's not the case. Okay? You might need to change things up. You might be in the wrong place for you. And that's definitely something that we have to consider. Why is everybody else happy there, but I'm not? Maybe it's not the right place for you. And in a time right now where we want stability and security, feeling that threatened or feeling that overwhelmingness around it is not what we want. So here, there is a sense of saying, okay, I see things differently. Okay, I'm looking at the bigger picture of where I want to be. And this is my plan. It doesn't mean we have to go and kind of burn down the house right now. It means we need a plan to move forward and to embrace our prosperity, to embrace passion and fulfillment of that fire. Because doors are going to be opening to you, okay, that you didn't even think could. You're like, well, no, I'm heading this way. Why would I want those doors open anyway? You're going to see a shift coming in. You're going to see a passion, a power, a beauty coming forward for you. And it might be very, very small. And a lot of times it is. But it also has this tremendous impact, okay? This is you nurturing your roots. This is you embracing your rooted self. This is you looking at your heart. And for some reason or another, your heart is at discord with career, with passion, with fire, with the way forward. Now, it can be that things have become monotonous, all right, or something like that. But there is a sense of pure prosperity around you. Wealth or something you value as much as money. calling into and being a part of your life. I would focus on this, not on this. This can consume you. This you can absolutely drown in. You know, anger, frustration, not seeing things the same way as everybody else, not feeling, taken as seriously as you would like to be. But if you focus on your inner prosperity and you focus on not, okay, in the future, this is what's going to be and life is going to be so much better, but in the present moment for increasing the prosperity and the productivity of your life, it will lead you to the sense of the world opening. Because you have the universe here, which is the world in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And the world opens to you. The universe opens to you in a way that you hadn't anticipated. This is going to be a time where you think, okay, heading straight, it has to be just like this. And you veer off one way or another. And you look at it and you're like, wow, I'm really glad I took that detour, but I wasn't expecting what came out of it. Doors are open that you thought were locked. Power is coming in that you thought would never be there. And it brings you to temperance. So what's very interesting here is you have that connection of the star and temperance. So the star pours the water out into the world. Temperance pours that water between the cups. Now here it is balls, but in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is cups. And so the water is being poured in, never lost. Always remaining steady. The star is the highest wish, and the wishes that we put out, and the hopes and the dreams that we put out, and the compassion and the love that we put out. And so here, there's something about a coming together of what we put out and what we eternally build for ourselves and how we move forward. And that balance is going to be so imperative as you embrace your heart, as you embrace your truth. And it leads you to the Five of Wands. Now, there's conflict here, and it can be at work, most definitely. It has to do around career, passion, the fire to move forward. There's a blockage, but there's a breaking of that blockage as we look at our inner selves, as we look at what we desire, as we look at our soul's wish. And so here, this is very much a warning not to get involved in everybody else's trauma. You can state your opinion, maybe that's just enough. But I would say, what Spirit is saying is avoid being dragged into a battle that isn't yours. Because this can be something just so innocently stated that just blows up into something huge. This could be a fight that starts off really small, like a little joking thing, and blows up into something huge. This is also internal battle going on. The doubting, the fearing, not being where it is that you want to be, looking at things, panic setting in, chaos moving forward. So here, just know that in the public arena, there's a bit of anxiety that needs to be addressed. And as you're addressing that anxiety, it moves you then from 5 to 6. It moves you to the 6 of Swords. It's gathering up your knowledge, gathering up your understanding, and moving forward. Are you afraid? Yes. Everybody is. But you need this. You need a change of scenery. You need a way forward. And I know with everything that's going on in the world, the change of scenery isn't as easy as it once was. But there is a sense here of this way that you are moving towards so much more than what you had anticipated, than what you had suspected would be yours. And so as you embrace your prosperity, as you face a battle with what you desire from life, you wind up taking your knowledge, taking your understanding, and moving forward. You're leaving some things behind, most definitely, but you are moving forward in a way that you hadn't anticipated. It's also a sense here, it's very interesting. The swords are left on the sand, and she's going to the castle, or whomever cloaked person is going to the castle. And there's almost a sense here of, during this time in the public arena, you're going to be so quick to fight. You're going to have a little bit of a short fuse, Cancer, which is unlike you, okay? So just be aware of that. And things can build up and get to you a bit more easily than they usually do. But you're leaving the weapons behind as you move forward, as you go after what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you truly want, where it is that you truly need to be. And that's going to be very important to remember during this time, to leave the weapons behind. Because you have a way of looking into a soul of a person. So even the weapon of the tongue, okay? It can cut so deep, and those wounds will take longer to heal than those of the sword. And then we have the 7 of Wands, and I like that, the 5, the 6, the 7, that progression here. This is standing your ground. This is having enemies attack, yes. We have to stand our grounds. So here, Cancer, there is a sense of not being a rug, not being walked over, but also not engaging in every single battle, because it will destroy you. It will exhaust you. It'll be too much. And you will miss the wish that is being granted. You will miss the doors opening up to you and the universe holding its arms open to you. And so here, be very mindful of how you engage with people during this time. Live in your truth. Nourish yourself. Build that relationship with you. And it winds up changing your mind and changing your whole entire life. It winds up moving you forward in a way that you hadn't anticipated and you hadn't expected. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is 3 cups built and 2 cups remaining. It always makes me think of the Minor Arcana Lovers card. There's healing love to come. Be open to it. Let's see what the tarot has to say as we go deeper. Cancer, November 2020. Money and career, Cancer. November 2020, money and career, Cancer. November 2020, money and career, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. 1 bonus card. And then let's see the people we need to be mindful of during this time. Who are the people that Cancer needs to be mindful of? November 2020, money and career. Who are the people Cancer needs to be mindful of? November 2020, money and career. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. You have a very positive Queen of Pentacles in the main part of the reading. But here you have a negative Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody whose vibrational energy doesn't resonate with you. They might very well have a connection with the King of Pentacles right here. So do be mindful of that you might have to deal with them both. But their outlook on things and their way of planning and planting the seeds, very different than yours. Then we have the Hierophant, the High Priest. This is a Taurus energy, April 20th to May 20th. This is somebody who is like a bull in a china shop. They're going after what they want, that they can't stop. They push forward, and it's like, oh my gosh, enough is enough. You then have the King of Wands, which is the reverse card within the main reading. So here there's a blockage, okay? This can be a boss, all right, who thinks very, very highly of themselves and who demands. They do not ask, they do not care, they demand what is done. And so here you're going to be having a bit of a problem with that. You are, because you're going to sit there and want a more, it's not necessarily even a more compassionate approach. It's not like, oh, you have to be like handled with kid gloves or anything like that. It is a more compassionate approach in the sense of, respect needs to be there. And so that's going to be something that's a bit of a challenge for this time, is that you have this authority figure that has a say over things and just is severely difficult. You have the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Nine of Wands, Judgment. 10 of Pentacles, always a good sign. 5 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Repeat of the number 3, divinity is with you. You have strength. Repeat of the number 8, you're going to be taking this time very, very seriously. But there is also a sense of divine feminine energy strongly with you, and a sense of moving towards your eternity. So we start off with the 8 of Cups, as we have the High Priestess, as we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? As you look behind the veil, and as you embrace your prosperity, you're walking away from what you once thought you would love. Things are changing, and there's a really powerful ending here. And you're moving away, and there's something with career, okay? I don't want to say, okay, Spirit is saying quit your job or anything like that, because, right now, in the state of everything, we need to be very, very smart about things. So here, it is the Knight of Wands moving forward in passion, in creativity, in what you desire, and it's divinity guiding you. So there's something greater that you are being guided towards. And there's something that you are walking away from. And it can just be, getting involved in the trauma drama of everybody. That's going to be huge for you, Cancer, to sit there and say, no, you get to see this. You get to address this however you may, but I am living my life and I'm moving forward in my truth. And that really does bring you to the 3 of Cups. It moves you to an embrace of wishes coming. And the 3 of Cups is, for me, is that person who was supposed to celebrate us, who just didn't. And I think, Spirit is saying that here, you are dealing with somebody just like that. You're dealing with somebody, something that you thought, okay, I have it all planned out, everything's going right. And then it falls apart. Then it's so much more than you had anticipated. And there's a true sense of betrayal. And that's one of the things that you're walking away from. Or this can be a betrayal that you suffered, before, but the remnants of it is still there. The nastiness, the vileness, the poison. Then we have the 4 of Cups. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of prosperity, of wealth, of beauty, of healing. And it's not going to be what you're used to looking at. So it's going to be something that takes you by surprise. And it's going to be something that has you questioning things. So here, with the 4 of Cups, there's a gift that's coming in that is rather plain looking. Isn't like everything else that you're focusing on, but it's going to be well worth your time. It's going to help you see things differently. And it's going to help you stand your ground against this person, the King of Wands, who is belittling, who has too much of a temper, who is a bit too much. And then it leads you to the 9 of Wands. As the universe opens, you have to stand in your truth and in yourself. If everybody else gets to have a say in your existence and you do not, that's bad. With the 9 of Wands, it's giving yourself respect for all the battles that you have been through in this life. And knowing that, yes, everybody has an opinion, all right? But they have their life. They get to live their life. You get to live yours. And it's not letting their opinions, their negativity, their anger, their discord pull you down. Then leads you to judgment. It leads you, as you find balance, it leads you to a resurrection of self, a coming out of negativity, out of being put in a box, out of thinking life has to be a certain way. And now you rise. You rise with new power, new grace, new determination. It then brings you to the 10 of Pentacles, prosperity that lasts for generations. This is where the internal struggle is. You're facing something very real in the public arena. It's calling on strength of kindness. There's going to want to be strength of being a bit of a bully, or, just being so frustrated. You're like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not putting up with this. Strength of character, strength of self is definitely called on. And you're crowned with wealth that lasts for generations. You're crowned with a prosperity after the chaos, as you gather your knowledge, as you move forward, that you hadn't anticipated. And so here, there's also an end of a cycle when it comes to prosperity. It's like, okay, that's huge. That's more than I had thought it would be. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a payout, though I would love it if it was. That would be absolutely awesome. But it is something more here. It is something deeper. It's taking root. It brings you to the Five of Pentacles. It's a fight here also against a pauper's mentality. It's a fight here against I'm not deserving of wealth. And that is something that you are going to be battling with yourself. And it could be, having careers or jobs or, quote unquote careers that are just dead end. They don't get you anywhere. They're not what you're looking for. And something here is saying, all right, listen, I'm not that pauper anymore. I'm not on the outside of wealth. I am on the inside of wealth. And you're seeing the prosperity that you have created start to shine down on you. And it's changing your perspective. It's changing how you are looking at things and how hard you are being on yourself. And it's letting that light guide you forward. It's embracing your strength, not through brute force. It's not saying it has to be like this. It's embracing strength through kindness, strength through compassion, strength through understanding and trust. And that's what you need to do with yourself, because you're shattering a wall. You're stopping an adversary. You're moving forward, and it's like, I will not be stopped. And yet you're getting stuff thrown in your face that is like, oh yeah, you will. Yeah, I will slow you down. And so that's going to be intense, Cancer. And I do apologize for that. I know it's not what you want to hear, but better to be forewarned and forearmed and stay in your truth and resurrecting your power. And hopefully you can circumvent all of this. Okay, let's see here. Cancer. November 2020, money and career, Cancer. November 2020, money and career, Cancer. November 2020, money and career, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. So we have your spirit animal message, and we're starting with the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. You are open to infinite possibilities. And that is one of the reasons why the universe is around you. It's one of the reasons why you're opening up to change, and change is so profound around you. There are infinite possibilities ahead. And we're not seeing them all, but they're coming. And there's this battle here for prosperity, for wealth of self, to be able to move forward. And then we have the porcupine spirit, time for beginner's mind. And the beginner's mind is a statement in Buddhism. It's to kind of come to things as a child does, without preconceived notions, with a bit of wonderment. And then you will find answers you never even knew you were searching for. Then this leads you to the elephant spirit. Learn from the past. Learn from the past as you embrace a future that is more than you had anticipated. And also, you learn from the past as you stand in your present. You say, this is me. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the parrot spirit. Watch your words. Watch your words and speak your truth, because that's going to open doors for you. Watch your words and watch what you say to yourself, about yourself. Because as you are more mindful with the way you speak to you, you will find that just naturally you will become more mindful of the way you speak to others. This then leads you to your subconscious chakra message. Determination. This is the solar plexus chakra. You are determined to make it. At times, yes, it seems like you're swimming uphill. The heart is intense. Things can be intense. Keep on swimming. Keep on moving forward. Keep on going after it. And don't stop. Don't stop, because greatness lies at the other end. And use that determination to propel you in a way that you hadn't expected. And against the tides of chaotic emotions, to the place where you need to be. Your subconscious people message is justice. Libra energy, September 23rd to October 22nd. There we go. This is justice. It could be legal justice, yes. But it is justice of self. This is discernment. This is saying, I get to choose the energy that's around me. I get to choose the way I move forward. I get to be discerning. And there is nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we think, oh, we're being exclusionary. It's like, no. You're being discerning. And you're letting in energy that is right for your soul and yourself. Your subconscious tarot message is the Four of Wands. You're moving towards love, towards stabilization, towards a beauty that cannot be reversed, towards peace and harmony and joy and happiness and success. And that's what your soul truly wants. And to go deeper into your subconscious, we have the Five of Swords. To be able to have that depth of beauty, you're facing something karmic. You're facing something where you think, oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go through this trauma and this drama again. I can't. The fact of the matter is you can. The fact of the matter is you're stronger than you believe. And you are moving forward in a profoundly brilliant way. Don't be afraid. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light. Excuse me. Light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy as we raise our positive energy, as we focus on the beauty that we have within our lives and the beauty that we are striving towards, as we focus on something more, something that isn't always seen, but is powerful and brilliant for us. And we do not let others and others' negativity pull us down and keep us from our truth. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer.